change. They want me to change, but I ain't changing. Nah, I remain the same.
And you're now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing. Men make moves and suckers stand still. And as always, on the mighty Nerd DJ Radio Show. You already know, man. Minute after minute, second after second, year after year. And today is no exception. We only rock with legends around here. Oh, and Happy New Year to you. New Year. Yeah, minus the S. Anyway, we got one of the dopest EMCEEs to ever pick up a pen, a mic, and have vocal cords. One of the dopest people to ever grace the galaxy. We have and I must tell you, we had a slight mix up. So we're gonna do a little audio first from Lady Luck, and then when she gets to the crib, get settled in, we'll do a little video. All right. But I'm way too ugly to be like front and center, so I'll make myself smaller. Anyway, we got Lady Luck. How you
Appreciate
doing,
you.
Queen? Hello. Okay. Well, we did have some
Look,
audio.
I see the work you putting in. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. No, I definitely see the work you putting in, and I appreciate the love and I appreciate the patience.
Yo, that's dope. Yo, we've been doing this for a minute, but how you doing? How's your family doing?
Family. Speaking of family, man. I just landed. I just got off the road. I've been traveling, so I mean, it's been up and down. So I'm dropping some of my family off right now, and we just got back to Georgia, so yeah, it's life, man. Just take care of your family members, love all the people, get close to everybody you love, and make sure you show them love, cause it's crazy out here.
Yo, man, don't I know it? My mother's birthday was yesterday. Rest in peace to her. So it's always tough
Oh
for me.
man, happy birthday, man! Happy birthday to moms in heaven. I definitely know what that is. My mom just transitioned.
Oh, yeah, that is a club that I don't wish on anybody. And I'm not sure what happened, but you did mute yourself, I guess. Uh,
I walked in the house, the dogs is
oh,
barking. So anytime it gets loud on my end, I'ma just hit mute right
oh,
quick.
okay, I got you on that. Yo, and I want to say thank you a gazillion for stopping by and chopping it up with us. Let's talk hip hop if you don't mind. What was it about hip hop that drew you in? Like, was there a moment, or were you just born into the hip hop generation and you don't know anything else?
You know what it is? I don't know because perfect. I don't know because it's like I had family that I have family that does hip hop. My aunt Sylvia Robinson,
Hmm.
Sugar Hill Records, and my I wasn't encouraged or influenced by that. The people who made me want to rap was audio too. Yeah,
Ooh.
one night I was up late night and I heard that, and that was what actually made me say, you know what, I want to write, and I started writing the rap. Love y'all. I started writing the rap, and then when my mom came home that night, because my mom was the head promoter for Rappers Delight.
Hmm.
So she came home that night after promotions and things of that nature. I said, Ma, I want to rap. And I showed her my little manila folder. And she wrote me out my first rap. And
Really?
yeah, and I paid her good publishing up until the day she left.
Mm.
Yeah, she got good love until the day she left. So then, and I guess it was just from there, and having a family that's in hip hop, you would think that they would sign me to the label or, they would give me studio time. It wasn't nothing like that. So Lady Luck built her name on her own.
Mm. Oh goodness. So, what do you appreciate more, battle rap or making an album?
Those are two different worlds to me. And because like I started to write R&B music, excuse the beeping. I'm almost home. I started writing R&B music.
Mm.
I started writing pop songs and writing gospel. So I find a freedom in writing music, but I appreciate battle rap for how articulate, and I feel like that's one of the last places where lyricism still exists.
Is battle rap dying though?
Um, I wouldn't say battle rap is dying. I would say just like with everything else, it's a lot of theatrics involved. So, and because of the internet, you see it now. Like I was talking to somebody, and I was like, "Oh my God, everybody's so violent in battle rap. They taking it outside." And they was like, "Please, you and Remy was threatening to do whatever to each other outside of rapping, and y'all had beef for 20 years." So, you know what I mean? I just think like I think that the internet makes it easy for everybody to see what's really going on, and I really think it's the theatrics. I think with the girls nowadays, I think with the girls them being oh,
Hmm.
I think with the girls them being on OnlyFans, I can't judge them. They just didn't have that in my day. So I don't think it's dying. I just think like they just need a rebirth. They need a resurgence. I appreciate Smack and all that they've done for the culture, taking it off the
Yeah, but they
internet.
they kind of fucking it up too, though.
Nah,
Like I'm a battle rap fan. Like the first battle
okay,
that really got me into the shit was Dumbfounded versus FLO. And I'm talking
okay.
like 15 years ago, maybe
Yeah, I was
longer.
about to say that's a throwback.
Yeah, that's grind time.
Hmm.
So I'm not just saying this shit out the blue. Like Smack, like at the helm of the shit, and they made a point to tell everybody they was at the helm of the shit. They weren't good stewards of the culture.
What would you have done differently?
The whole what's the service they went to? The streaming service.
Caffeine,
Caffeine.
caffeine.
Bad
Hmm.
move. It was a bad move.
And why
They
is that? Just
because
playing devil's advocate.
I think that they longevity wise, had they continued to give away at least 75% of the shit for free. It's the same thing that happened with boxing. When boxing stopped being on TV for free, it stopped being as popular.
Mm.
So you got to give away something where you already have established your superiority and dominance over all the other leagues. You got to keep that. They went too far with this shit, and then it started looking like they was greedy.
But being devil's advocate, they was paying artists way more than they were able to pay them before.
That don't make it a good thing. They paying niggas in the NBA a gazillion dollars more now, and all they do is shoot 3 pointers.
Shit.
That it's not the same product. And now
Right?
a gazillion niggas no showing, taking deposits and shit. It just it
You sound invested. You sound like you really this really hurt your heart. I get it. I
nigga.
seen.
Yes.
Mm, I can't hate. I seen it all myself. You know, I seen it all myself, and I see how Queen of the Ring is out there trying to fight. And then I saw Chrome 23 pop up. I don't know if battle rap, you know, was with the way everything's going with Remy. I don't know if that's what she expected. I'm just enjoying the on the interview. Hit you right back.
So
I'm just
what
enjoying the theatrics more than anything.
what do you enjoy most about hip hop in general?
Hmm. I enjoy the music. Like when you remove the bullshit from it all, I enjoy that somebody can make a song like a Kendrick Lamar, or
Hmm.
even like a Drake, or a Trick Daddy, or a Jackie O, or ASAP Rocky, and they can embody the music from their area. Now, of course, you'd be like, well, some of them sound the same. Now, even if ASAP Rocky and them do a record that's from the South or emulating the South, it's gonna have their swag on it.
Hmm.
Um, I love with hip hop. There's just so many ways to come at it. I love creative people where I hear a beat and say, "Nah, I wouldn't have thought of rapping on it like that," or "Wow, I wouldn't have did that." You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So I definitely and I'm more of the beginner, the beginning of the culture, because I feel like I was born in the wrong era.
What's the right era for you?
Well, see, music wise, I do love the freedom of today. I hate what the powers that be have done with everything. Um, so that's one thing that's disappointing. But the golden era of hip hop for me, like I would say the era of Biggie, even
Mm-hmm.
before that,
Yeah.
because you gotta understand, like for instance, I just did Newark 24 hours a piece, and I did both days.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm out there for the '90s show with Queen Latifah and Roxanne Shante, Rod Digger, Lady of Rage, Nikki D, that the love from those people is crazy,
Yeah.
And then I just feel like it's crazy. I was born in the middle of both eras, so I'll get love. I get more love from them. Like I'll go to an old school concert, and I'm not from their era, Big Daddy Kane and all of them, but the love that they show is crazy. And then like my era, everybody got screw faces, and I don't be wanting to do that. You know what I mean? I be wanting to show love and have a good time. So I just feel like shout out to Yo Yo.
Yo,
When
turn
I
your
when
phone to
I
the side for me too.
Okay.
Yo, but I do. I don't know. I guess that didn't work. You ain't got the landscape view on there.
You want me to get my laptop? Would that be better?
I mean, you cool. I mean, shit. We done made it this far. Fuck it. I kind of want to. I don't even want to. We gonna do it as it comes.
So
All
can I
right.
go back the other way?
Yeah, just turn it back the other way. But it just seems that the art of hip hop was appreciated more so back in the day. Like niggas wanted to be better than other niggas.
Of course, the
Now, not
competition.
the competition now is more monetary. I got more money than you,
Right.
and you got people that rap that and respectfully, but they'll tell you I'm not hip hop. I'm just trying to make some money.
Of course, that they'll tell you that they just started rapping yesterday, and not that I'm into like, oh, you had to be rapping as long as me or hating on somebody who just started yesterday, but you don't respect the culture. See, one thing that I do not like about today, and especially in our community, we're not forcing people to learn what came before them, or at least educating them. Now, I do love TikTok because my young nephews is running around singing Keisha Cole, and they're getting introduced to songs that I don't think they normally would have.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, it's like I hate in our culture. Like, is Beyonce the next Michael Jackson, or is The Weeknd the next Michael Jackson? You don't hear them say is Justin Bieber the next Elvis. You don't hear them say is Ariana Grande the next, Celine
Yeah,
Dion or something. They
yeah,
let you get your respect for your accomplishments and be who you are and let you be a star. It's not like we can have more than one star. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think it's on the one hand, I get it because I'm one of those people. Like if I'm playing Tunk, I want to win.
Right.
I'm playing spades, I want to win. I don't ever want to
Hmm.
lose, and I kind of gonna talk shit while I'm doing it.
Right.
So I kind of get that the competitive aspect, but yeah, sometimes the pendulum swings too far.
Give me an example. What do you mean?
I mean, whereas they can't, now it's niggas showing up to people's houses, like over a song, and that's not unusual now. Like when it was Biggie and Pac, like what happened with them was unusual, and now it's more of a norm than it should be. People are
Now
taking it
that's
too
what is
much.
now that's another thing that drives me crazy. Just because somebody does rap music, they consider the rapper. So it's a lot of these kids who might have 6,000, 20,000, 80,000 followers on their page, but they gang bang and they doing all of these things that's misleading the culture. They get murdered, and now the news reads rapper gets killed, and now somebody who's in the middle of America, they don't know much about rap. They just keep seeing these headlines, and it looks like the culture is becoming extremely violent. And my thing is, when it comes to the rap stuff, they like, oh, we giving the people what they want. Who wants to hear murder, murder, murder music all day long? Who like I don't understand why they feel as though our culture wants to hear this disgusting music, or is it that somebody's? implementing something. You know what I mean?
Okay, now that part I agree with you that there definitely is a concerted effort, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate too. Like my generation, you know,
Y'all
the
smoke on here?
oh, absolutely, you
All
smoke,
right,
drink,
good.
whatever
Well,
you
let me.
like.
All right, well, good. I need to find the lighter. I'm here. Go ahead. Listen, I'm talking. We gonna be here a while. Go ahead. Let me find the
Yo,
lighter.
yo, but like the argument can be made that they got this the violent music from the '90s.
Hmm.
Like if you look at the most successful artists during that time frame,
Mhm.
by and large,
Mhm.
not everybody, but the most successful, we're talking about killing niggas.
From the 90s.
Yeah, you think about it.
90 what?
I'll say
Because
and
I say
actually,
after NWA came
yeah,
in, that's
yeah,
when shit
yeah.
got crazy.
After and that and that's what was that like '88, late '80s.
So you talk about Biggie, like Wu Tang wasn't really killing too many people. They was killing
Yeah, but
people
them
with
niggas was
swords and
talking
shit.
about crack laced weed. That's not exactly, you know, shit that your mama wants you to hear.
I fucking love you, man. I fucking love you. It's called Woolers.
Whatever it's called,
It's
I'm a
just called
pass on
Woolers.
that.
Nigga, I was around. I was around. I ain't had no Woolers, but not on purpose. But nah. I mean, the way it is, at least back in that time, you had more of a variety of it.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? It was like, well, now
Yeah.
that's all that is that exists, at least on the main stage. But see, here's my thing, right?
Hmm.
You know something's going on because if your biggest stars that you have out is Drake and Kendrick, and then why are everybody still doing music that's not in that same format? And that's how you know that there's agenda against your people. Because the stuff that I hear, and I can't be a hypocrite because I come from that era. I done killed 1,000 people in my raps, so I don't want to be no hypocrite. But when you start losing friends
Yeah.
and when you get older and you see what's happening to your people, then you don't want to put poison in the water anymore.
You know, and there's one person that I ask this to people all the time. Was Dolores Tucker? Do you remember her?
I just downloaded her video the other day and I want to put it on my page because she was trying her hardest.
She was right, and we
And we owe
butchered
her an
her.
apology.
Oh,
Dolores Tucker, you's a
nigga,
motherfucker.
yes.
Yo, my girl, I showed this all to my girl. My girl is a little younger than me, so she wasn't aware of
Hmm.
these things. So I'm playing the video, and it just refreshed my memory because I was a shorty when it came out.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yo, they calling us bitches," and I can't knock Snoop Dogg. He's the biggest guy in our culture. But I keep telling people, I grew up, and when they say bitches ain't shit but hoes and trick on something, I'm with eighth graders, ninth graders, 10th
Yeah.
graders.
Yeah.
And this is influencing them. This is what they living by, right?
Yeah.
So then what I noticed is that they treat the girls like that. Now the girls have been taught that they are freak from the day until the dawn. And they go roof roof, right? So now all the girls in my high school is bad bitches and all the boys is off that wave. I watched this with my eyes. And it's just one high school in America that I get to, right? But now what happens? Those boys had children with them girls. That ain't my girl who I want to be with. They go with they. I said, y'all taught to go out here and be fruitful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then these kids grow up, and then on your television screen, these kids is wearing these tight pants, these crazy. All of this stuff is going on, and then you're like, "Oh my God, what happened?" You got a whole generation of kids that we just left there.
Yeah.
So when you say
We
it was from the
fucked them
'90s,
over.
we was popping bottles. We didn't teach them. So in our era, excuse me. So with us, we know the Delphonics, the Stylistics, we know the OJs, we know
Because
about
our
the Motown.
parents were good stewards of the culture, and we were not. We allowed them niggas to put crack in our neighborhood, and it killed us, literally and mentally. You know, and I've had this discussion with multiple people about Snoop. I, one of the best hip hop albums ever is Doggy Style, and top five, hands
Hmm.
down.
Hmm.
But from a culture standpoint, he's the worst, the single worst thing that happened to hip hop.
Him, I say NWA.
No, this nigga
You're
crip
right.
walked on the Super Bowl halftime show. And people, the pushback is because I'm cool with some Crips.
Hmm.
And the pushback is, it's a community thing. And I'm like, the rest of the world don't see that. We see niggas killing niggas. And so you have normalized some shit that should never be normalized in our community.
Cause they see, brother, I have a whole different perspective on every fucking thing, right? See, me and my girl, we get to talking because it be like, all right, I want to go out here and tell the black people what's going on. And da, da, da. They don't want to fucking hear that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that the war is not even, there's a war against us, but the
Facts.
war is against all of us, right? Me and you could sit here for the next 48 hours and talk about the injustices against us. And I could sit here and tell you about how history has been changed. I could tell you about the black people. Wonder why white people hate us so much because nigga, we wasn't what they told us they was, and this all that. We could do all of that, but then tomorrow morning, everybody in this country has forever chemicals in their body. Everybody in this country got PFAs in their body. So then I'll be like, yo, when you realize that it's like Babylon. If you and I are speaking different languages, we can't build the tower to get to the, you know what I mean? Or the Wizard of Oz if we all at each other's necks.
Yeah.
So me, I see things completely different. And I'm on some, we talk about this shit and they have UFOs, UAPs, they call them UAPs now, in the ocean. So if they come out here and start bombing us and start shooting us up, they don't care who black, they don't care who white, they don't care who Chinese. They don't, it's over for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been on some different shit. I've been astro projecting. I've been, I've been.
And you know what? Yes, I would agree that there is a concerted effort, especially to keep us separated for monetary gain. And if you study revolutions is basically like a bunch of niggas that's going through the same shit decide collectively we're not going through this shit no more.
Well, then they
And
need to do that with Spotify. I'm tired of going up and down my timeline and everybody complaining how Spotify is raping us. They got the man on there talking about it costs zero money to make music. You can tell you not involved with music. So why is it that none of us signed up to do this? None of us signed up to not sell our music anymore. None of us signed up for 1,500 spins equal one spin. They said that anybody with less than 1,000 spins, they're not even paying you anymore. You know how crazy that is? So where's all that money going? And to so many artists out here, so if y'all want to start a revolution, all of the artists, y'all stop bitching and complaining, Y'all want to change, we got to stick together and mend together. I dare them to do that.
I mean, Jay-Z tried. And still trying with title.
Jay Z ain't my brother. I love Jay Z. See, the rapper Lady Luck
Mm,
feels differently than Chanel the person. So
okay.
Lady Luck, I didn't get a chance to put on her wig. So you talking to Chanel right now?
I got you.
I love what I tell you. I love Jay Z. When I tell you I have every Jay Z album. When I tell you I am Jay Z. That man sold us up the river as well. You want to point
Oh,
fingers?
he has. I'm not gonna
Yo,
disagree with that.
yo,
I don't know what title though did he sell us up the river?
of course. What Jay do is we love Jay.
Okay.
So Jay sells us something. We go buy it. And then Jay is like, I'm out. So we bought title because of Jay. We didn't buy title because we fucking like title, but you was using us for the bread. And I'm not mad at that. Endorsements, get your money. That's what everybody do. But just across the board, I mean, how many liquors are you gonna sell us? How much poison you gonna put into your community? I'm tired of these rappers with the liquor because what happens is you get down with the liquor, you make your little bread, and then you realize they making way more money off you than you tell us to stop drinking it. How many of them has done that? Jay Z done sold us how many different liquors? I said poison
Oh,
in the water,
oh,
poison in the water.
I'm absolutely. I know this nigga has done wrong. But with title, I thought at least the mindset of it was there in that.
Nah, they ain't even pay Nicki Minaj right. That's why Nicki ain't even fucking with them like that. They try to give her $1 million. She was talking out against it.
So is there a like why aren't our black billionaires or Uber celebrities more interested in controlling social media, i.e., having their own shit? You don't see that. Like I don't see Chris Brown with his version of Twitter, or I don't, I don't see Jigga with his version of Facebook. Why
Well,
is that?
you got Isaac Hayes' son. He got his app out that's out right now.
Yeah,
You know, I think Rap Star or something like that. I forgot the name of it
I
right
forget the
now. I
name of it,
downloaded
but I'm familiar with what you're talking about, and that
it.
kind of goes to what I'm saying though, because we don't have major celebrities backing that like I've literally seen them do for other social media platforms.
Of course, you seen Kevin Hart single handedly blow up Clubhouse, but we, you know what I mean? It's like what we gonna do? Like, you know, brother, I look at it. I can sit here and complain about the unity in our community,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I look at it. Then I look outside and I look at humanity in general. You know what I mean? Like, of course, it's terrible in our community because we can sit here and be like, "Oh, we don't do this for each other," but then I turn and look at the motherland and the Congo is being ripped apart, and that's the biggest continent. Why aren't y'all fighting for? They want this cobalt for these phones, the same way that they rich off of Singapore. Singapore make these conductors. That's why China want to go to war, and they like, nah, you ain't getting no Taiwan. My bad. They making these conductors, and that's why China got a cold war with us, and nobody can make it, and they country get billions of dollars. But over there in Africa, they chopping limbs off and they still got modern
Yeah,
day slavery going on and millions of people displaced. But if y'all just cut the borders off and be like, y'all gotta pay us our worth, it'd be different. So I can't complain about the black people in America when the motherland, they ain't been through what we've been through and they still, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm just looking at the playing field across the board. I'm a human being. You know what I mean? Like I'm not black because that's what society told me. There's nothing black about me. There's nothing black about you. But that's something that they made up in the 1600s. That's why the Bible says, "Study to show thyself approved." It's not just studying the Bible. It's like there's so much history out there. If you just go look up anything, and it's the World Wide Web, but we choose not to just ask questions. Like the block that you dying for. Let's just start there. The block that niggas is shooting up. What is
crazy.
Bed-Stuy? What is Bed-Stuy? Like we bet for Stuyvesant, the livest one. And then you go look it up and all your niggas is selling drugs and niggas is fighting for blocks that's named after slave owners. You know what I'm saying? Like I just ask people to just go Google what the
I
fuck
don't.
is this?
Tribalism is never going to leave us. I think that the problem with our community is that we don't practice it enough. I get what you're saying, and yes, from a realism perspective and from just a humanity perspective, yes, we are all human beings. Unfortunately, I don't think that people not liking people by and large because of where they live at or what they look like is ever going to go away.
I get it, but I'm just saying outside of that, just research that if you want to start anywhere. You know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like if there's certain things in place, if it's something that you question, what does
Yeah,
ring around the roses mean? Where did the term knock on wood come from? Just this stupid shit, silly shit. Chat GPT is out there, boy. I get lost with Chat GPT at night. Me and that AI, because I sit there and say, okay, so hypothetically, blah, 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 and they be like, well, that doesn't happen, but hypothetically, and just break stuff down. Like I
really.
went and brother, I
Thank you. I've never used a chat GPI.
yo. So what happened was my girl keep using it. I tell you, she's younger than me. She keep using it. She keep using it. So I downloaded it, and I'm like, hey. And he goes, hey, ask me anything. So I asked the bitch one thing or the nigga or whatever it is, and the one day we went and got crazy is because like I spoke about astral projecting. This is out there. The CIA was doing something called Stargate, and it's the Gateway Experience with Dr. Bob Monroe and the Monroe Institution. And basically, it is a exercise, 36 volumes, 38 volumes, and it teaches you how to astral project. So as I've been doing my research on that, I ordered it, and I can tell you, I know it works. Like So anyway,
Okay, wait a minute.
so
Hold on. Astral projection is you right now deciding you want to be right next to me and doing that shit, correct?
it's OBE, out of body experience. It's an out of body experience. So you are able to leave your shell, your car,
Like
and go wherever
the
you
fuck
want.
was that movie? I'm trying to think of the movie. The superhero dude, Doctor.
Doctor Strange, yeah,
So it's a Doctor Strange type of situation.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, nigga, I want in.
yeah. So to not creep you out or freak you out, but that's what me and my people is on right now. We are into astral projection, extreme meditation, breath work, Reiki work. We're working on building a retreat for these things. Um, spiritual healing, spiritual guidance, DNA repairing. Yeah, so that's what we focus on. That's the next wave. Healing through sound, healing through food, psilocybin, psychedelic trips,
Oh,
those
that's
type of
just y'all
things.
be on them trips. So
Well,
so you
not
can
not each
heal
time, but
yourself.
not we. Yeah, everything is in the mind. Everything is in the mind. Your mind is extremely powerful. So
Hmm.
like an atom is nothing but a flat line until you pay attention to it, till you recognize it. So we have been separated from. I thought you were talk about some rap shit, but so we've been
I thought I was
separated
too,
from.
but this shit is
Yeah,
so
we've
fucking
been
interesting.
separated.
Like
Yeah, we've
I'm
been
like, you got me
separated.
now.
We've been separated from the universe. Like yesterday wasn't New Year's. What was new about yesterday? Yesterday is extremely cold. The land is barren everywhere. There's 13 months. It's 28 days a month, and there's 1 day of rest. That's 365 days. A woman has 28 cycles. It's just that the moon. We have the moon is 28 cycles. It's 13 months with the moon. The calendar has been changed. So even yesterday wasn't New Year's. New Year's is actually April 1st, which is April Fool's Day. You know what I mean? So it's impossible for Jesus to have been born on December 25th. That's the winter solstice. So I mean, it's just so much
You done
out
went down a
here.
whole ass rabbit hole.
Yo, I mean, it's just so much to go and do. But again, I'm not standing on nobody's soapbox and be like, wake up. You catch me, I'll drop a few gems. You go Google it. You even throw it in Chat GPT, and
And see what
you run
happens.
it up. Yeah, you run it
You
up.
on your own.
Yeah, I run it up. Like I said, I was talking to Chat GPT about astro projecting and the Monroe Institution, and it was nuts. And then it led me to the Montauk Project, which was in Long Island, when the TV show Stranger Things is real.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, completely off topic, because I thought we were gonna talk about hip hop too, but that shit was so interesting. I'm sorry I get sidetracked. Who you listening to now?
It all depends. I am all over the place. I'm all over the place. When I get in the car, I'll have on some satellite radio, so I listen to the Heat. I listen to the '90s station. We love some '90s music around here, 2000. Um, Damn, I'm all over the place. My memory's terrible when it comes to that.
Well, let me ask you this then. Who do you think is just a dope ass artist?
Um, just so many. All right, who's on my new list right here? Boom. This is new girl. I forgot her name. It's Ayoko or something like that. She's dope.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
heard
She got
that.
the nose ring and stuff like that. I just I'm really bad when it comes to that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just think I listen to so many dope people. I've done songs with a lot of dope artists. Shout out to Phoenix and Flo. Now they dope. They out here in Atlanta. They just won the challenge I did for the No Reason challenge. They dope. I just did a song with Chops the Savior from Jersey. Shout out to him.
Hmm.
Um, I'm really bad about naming people off the top of my head, but shout out to everybody doing music.
What's your best in studio experience?
Damn. All right, I'm writing my book too, so I got to remember shit like this. I've had, I, just off top, I've been in the studio with everybody. I've seen Jay Z in the studio. I've seen,
Oh, right there. I'm
mhm.
sorry, but take it. And I went to North Carolina maybe a month and a half ago, and I'm driving down there, and I go down the Jay Z rabbit hole. And I've never been the biggest Jay Z fan. I was so wrong. Like musically, this nigga catalog is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. You could listen to Jay. You could do a road trip from Jersey to Georgia. Oh, Jay Z.
Man, listen. Okay,
Hmm.
so what was he like actually in the studio?
I didn't stay through the whole session. It's just I seen him in the
Okay.
studio. I went there. I had stopped by to meet Just Blaze, and Jay had came through. I got Jay Z stories. He's crazy cool. At least back then. I ain't seen him in years. Um, Damn, I've been in the studio with Missy Elliott. I've been in the studio with Method Man. Been in the studio with Redman.
Well,
Um,
I know Missy doesn't allow anybody to actually watch her.
that's the incredible part. So I did a song with Missy. And me and my crew was there, and she was like, "Yo, everybody out." And we had went to the next room. We waited for a little while. We came back, and it was absolutely amazing. But the dope part about it is that it actually helped me as an artist
Hmm.
because I understood it. Because you trying to get your shit done, and you got people in there, and they might be sitting in there like this,
Yeah,
and they vibe be off, and you might have to do a line 100 times. But when you don't get it and you don't catch it right, then you start feeling, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I totally understand being that in the fishbowl. So I learned that from her. And shout out Missy Elliott.
People underestimate the energy in the studio that's required for success.
I don't want nobody there.
Really?
To the point now, it's been so long, like, cause I've recorded my whole life. Now I got my own setup. I don't even want to record in nobody else shit no more. If you want a verse from me, I want to record it at my house and send it to you.
Does that take away from the value of the interaction between the artist in studio type of aspect of the song?
I mean, I'll do that. It's some cool people, maybe the vibe too, but I enjoy my vibe now. I got my lights, I could wear whatever the hell I want to wear, and then like maybe I don't feel like writing the verse. I'll freestyle it, and then I'll catch a vibe. So I'll do one line, then
Hmm.
I'll repeat that line and do the next, and then, I'll build the verse from there.
Oh, like, how long does it take to make a song punching in?
That's way quicker. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Really?
That's some lazy shit. I found the new thing. Amen. Amen. What? Because before you gotta write the whole verse, you gotta nigga. You right now it's more, and then everybody like them verses I've been doing lately. I just see there you go. So it'd be like you catch a vibe, you say your one line, and then you play it back, and then your next line because you all you gotta do is just rhyme with the next one or just talk about quicker,
Pen
quick, quick.
game. Who do you think has one of the dopest pens in hip hop? And not now I ain't talking about delivery. Just like for me, Razcast is probably just pen wise, probably the
I just
best in the game.
shout out Raz. I just performed with him at the second annual Forbidden Knowledge Awards. Billy Carson and them. Raz is nice. I
Yeah,
gave him his flowers. Um, I always say this everywhere I go. Royce the 5'9" is crazy.
crazy.
Rest in peace, Fred the Godson. um, Wait, who was just going crazy the other day?
And I would say Fred the Godson would be nice pen, but the delivery was just
Yeah, his delivery was sick. Um, Ness been going crazy. Ness been
yo.
going super crazy.
He been going crazy. Like last year was a good year for Enes.
Yeah, Ness been going crazy. I forgot who I was watching the other day. I saved it. They was going so crazy. I forgot. Like I'm telling you, I got so
Yo,
much on my mind. Last year kicked my ass.
my nigga Brick Daylight pen. Daylight,
Daylight is Daylight is out of this world.
Daylight is an
He's not
alien.
even normal. He's not even a normal.
Oh
Daylight is just something different.
God,
Like I don't
yo.
even, you know what I mean. Shout out to Daylight and super supportive. I love him. He's a great guy, great person, great family. So shout out to him.
Okay, let me ask you this. My go-to if somebody comes to me about battle rap, uh, JC versus Chilla Jones would be like that's you want to learn about battle rap, watch that one. What's a battle you point people to when they come to you and say, "Put me on"?
Shit, me and Remy. No, okay. Me and
I
Remy, fuck,
I'm
cause
not mad at that though.
shit, just real quick, the story. My cousin in the barber shop, so he trying to explain to the barber. He like, yeah, I'm on the phone with my cousin Lady Luck. She battle rap.
Hmm.
So as I'm about to cut him off and be like, nah, I'm not no battle rapper. The guy did it for me. Battle rap. She started this shit and went through my whole history for my cousin. I said, now that's how you supposed to talk to somebody. You know what I mean? See, one of my favorite battles is Farrah versus Misfit. And I was there for that onslaught. But yo, lately the
Hmm.
last couple battles that's come out, like T Rex new battle that he got out was a fight. Each round was crazy. Mook new battle was crazy.
That nigga's so overrated, man. I cannot contain that energy. That
Well,
nigga
they
got
they was the latest battles that's out, ladies and gentlemen. This is January 2nd, 2025. The battles that's come out within the last month. It's been some good shit out there.
I gotta check it out.
I even seen Jazz over Jazz and Rum. Rum been going crazy too. Oh, Rum is nice. I thought, yeah, nah, that battle that Rum got out is crazy. I've seen some shit out there right now.
Is Jazz the goat?
I am. What the fuck?
Oh, talk your shit then. Let me know.
Shit, when they can tell when they start something, then they can say they the goat. You know what I mean? Like they. I mean, listen, I ain't had a battle. Me and Remy battled 21, 22 years ago. You go on Twitter today, it's still talked about every single day. And if it's not 24, it's the last 48 hours. Like I wouldn't. Like I
But does
told,
that make you the goat?
goddamn right. The
Okay.
fuck?
All right.
Goddamn right. What the fuck else qualifies? The fuck you wouldn't do it if I ain't do it. What other qualifications is there?
I mean,
Now was
well,
she now was she now was she is she the MVP? Is she you know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan still is not the symbol of the NBA and he's the greatest of all time, right? There's a
yeah, but he's
difference.
the greatest of all. He's arguably the greatest of all time.
See, arguably. But who's the face of the shit? You
Yeah,
understand? I
but there
think
was
Jerry
people that
West
started. He didn't start the NBA. He didn't come close to it.
listen, you asked me a question and I answered it.
I know, but I'm gonna
Now
play
you
devil's
gotta
advocate.
if you got different answers now, is Jazz a killer? Is Jazz insane? Is Jazz the MVP? Is Jazz the greatest out there? Is she the best out of them? Yeah. Jazz is a killer. Um Official, she left me on red. I ain't appreciate that. She said she's gonna send me a verse for my challenge. Shout out to her, she's a killer.
Hmm.
40's a killer. I love that new battle that 40 just had. Her and I hate, I hate Vixen. And I'm so fucking mad that she had a good battle. I was watching that shit mad as hell because I hate the bitch. So you could chop this up if you want to. I can't stand Vixen. I was mad as hell watching that bitch cook. said, I said, God damn, she cooking, fucking bitch.
Yo, hey, yo,
Vixen
Shayna
done thing.
Ashley, when she's on her A game for me,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I love
Yeah,
her.
Shane is tough. Shane is tough. I
Yeah,
don't think my LGBTQ elemental PRS plus sign 492 Wi-Fi code get enough credit out there. So shout out to Misfit. I ain't fucking with her neither. Yo, I'm telling you, I ain't fucking with like 90% of them bitches. But I'm not a hater. You know. Um C3, I don't hear their names brought up enough. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
it's some killer AGs.
And,
But
you
they
know,
might not fit the ticket.
well, no, we sexist. We just gonna be honest about that. There's sexism to it. Um,
You get a little prettier. See, my ass is pretty. I ain't got no motherfucking wig. You got face and hat, no lash, nothing. God is good.
I'm an ugly nigga.
Well,
I'm
I'm
okay.
talking about my beautiful self.
Oh, okay. J two,
No
J two got
filter.
you,
But now you
huh?
look good, man. I like this setup. It's nice and bright over here.
Well, I got like big ass
It don't
lights
look
and
like
shit.
no weed is smoked over there. It is too bright for this weed. Shit look like a classroom. Shit, like educational and shit. Like I'm about to learn something. I swear to God.
Oh well, I don't want to look too dumb, you know.
Nah, you gotta turn off the lights. I ain't even turned on
Oh
my
my
LEDs. I
god.
ran in here. I wanted to get right for you, man. You know. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Yo, and I truly, truly appreciate it too. Yo, oh, and before we go, I asked this one question to everybody. You're sitting on a park bench, and God sits down next to you and tells you you can ask him or her one question. What would it be?
Why? All of it.
That I don't know if that's just that is poetic right there. Uh, but Ilmac versus Sharon. Yo, Ilmac does not get the credit that he deserves. Sharon is cool, man. He definitely be knocking off the URL cats. Twerk is just like twerk just don't show up. Yeah.
I told them people I had a call, I had an interview with you, okay? These people, they are
It's
pressing
okay.
end, all right? Sit down on the park bench with God. I would ask God, what is the meaning of all of this? Why is that? I'm into, right now I see life totally different. Right now my life has become an etch a sketch. My interpretation of everything the way I perceived has been, I'm at ground zero. Um, for one, I lost my mom May of 2023,
My
and
deepest condolences.
thank you. And since then I look at this shit differently. So I
Yeah.
had my aunt just passed last week. So now that's where the astral projection came in, because I was so determined to talk to my mama again. So that's why I jumped down the rabbit hole and wanted to learn about those things. Um I watched a video earlier today where they said that once we pass away, our spiritual amnesia is gone and we remember everything. And we came down here for this experience. I just want to know, what was you thinking? Like, why is we got to come and fight demons and all of us is born sinners? Like, why can't we be in some utopia? Why is these people in charge with money poisoning the food? Like, why is the children getting molested? Like, why is we living in hell and we praying for, like, what? Why we can't be in some shit like Avatar? Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I want to know. This place is nuts. And then like ignorance is bliss.
It
You
is.
be happy if you
Yes.
don't know nothing.
Absolutely.
The more you read, the more you know. You are, brother.
And no one kills you earlier.
Where'd you get that?
Just saying.
Nah, knowledge ain't gonna kill you. Well, see, here's the thing. See, you better get off here because I get deep with you. Because see, what type of knowledge are you talking about? Because there are scientists and people who have achieved the highest level of this astral projection I'm speaking of, and they said they're out. Like there was a scientist, I forgot his name, and he started, and they went to his lab, and there was no sign of struggle. Everything was there neatly. He said, once you figure out the truth, you're able to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So is it earlier when you realize that all of this is foolishness? All of the materialistic things, all of the things, like one time on shrooms, I'm watching TV, I'm watching music videos. And I said, damn, this is what humans came to Earth to do. Like if you look around at all the shit going on, like if you really think about how magical it is, how life is magical, two people hump on top of each other and the kid comes. If you think about how incredible your body is and the planet that you on gives you every single thing you need. When you think about how amazing this place is, and we come here to hate each other over each other's colors or the UV rays from your ancestors, the dumbest shit. Racism, the dumbest shit. You know what I'm saying? When we
Yes.
come here and we get our lives is built off of the fake value of money. Cause tomorrow, if the dollar falls, what's your value, my brother? Like these wars that's going on, these
I'm
world wars
screwed.
and all of that. You get what I'm saying? Like this crypto shit. Like none of this shit is real. None of this shit is real. But you have to operate in the matrix. Of course, you here, you know. But I think like if we just started valuing life more and started valuing each other more, the
Yeah.
more important things in life, we have breakthrough. But I think like until something
People are
detrimental,
trash though.
my nigga, that's what I'm about to say. Until something detrimental happen, I ain't got no faith in none of these niggas.
Yeah.
Black, white, Chinese,
Yeah. Yeah. I hate
Republican,
people.
Democrat. I hate people. I hate them all. I'm an equal opportunist.
Like just people in general, like just
Children,
so
adults,
overrated.
elders.
Like one star, I would not recommend. Y'all niggas need to be.
Jet, was it geriatrics? You know, whatever. All of them, children, babies, nigga, dogs. I'm ready to get my dog back. Yo,
Oh my god,
I'm
man.
telling you, I ain't go to my aunt's funeral and I felt disrespectful. You know, because I've gone to everybody's thing, but it's just that when I have this etch a sketch, now I'm able to see who people really are. So before, like I got an uncle who's a pastor, and I respect him so much, but now that the veil is gone, you look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like so now I'm watching the live stream, and I gotta thank Yahweh that I did not go because there was so many people there that I feel like while I'm mourning and in this emotional state, I'd have turned into Tupac. Humans are just trash, and the more you know. So here we are. So that's why we're starting our retreat, and that's why we are starting our own community to get back to where we were before. Because us as a people, we had so many communities that's under lakes right now, from Central Park to Lake Lanier, and so many that you don't know about. You could go ask Chat GPT how many of our neighborhoods is underwater. So just to go rebuild, but it's not even just about black, because I tell you, black people have hurt me more than anybody. I'm not even talking about systemically. I'm talking about the people who've hurt me the most, beat me up, you know, molested, all of the other
I
shit that
mean,
you
but
could think about, nightmares.
you can't put that on black people per se. Because if you was white, you would have that same comment about white people
So
because
now do you see
that's the
why it's
people that you're
bullshit
around.
though? Right, but no, I'm around everybody. What are you talking about? I have class pictures where I'm the only black kid.
Oh,
Like
okay, that's different.
yeah, like
Yeah, I'm
and
from
look and
Detroit.
look.
Like when I grew up, like there were like five white people in the
Mm-hmm.
whole city.
Nah, I got pictures, man. The white kids, they was terrible too, but they wasn't as bad as the niggas. The niggas wanted to beat me up. The bitches wanted to fight me because I'm light skinned. Why are you telling me? I'm around the white kids. They just say I'm a boy in a girl's body because I'm a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to go shoot the fair one. None of that shit. Pull your hair. Listen. Anyway, I'm not shitting on my people, but what I'm saying is
A little
my
bit.
people come in.
You came off
My
that way a little
people
bit.
my people come in every shape and form and color. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like this,
So,
put it like this, right? Put it like this,
hmm
right? It's so stupid because even with Italians, right? Italians, when they first got here, it was called niggers. But now, because you've been accepted by the WASP, white Anglo-Saxon Protestants, now that you've been accepted by the Caucasus Mountain people, now you treat us bad. You Asians, y'all came here, you could watch television shows on HBO about how terrible they treated y'all. But now you accepted by them, so now you step on us. You get what I'm saying? And at the whole time, why you giving that? Now it's the Spanish people turn. You get what I'm saying? Whole while them people is under the boot too.
yeah,
Everybody's you get what I'm saying? Like I just feel like I hear everybody. Oh, you know, black people, black people. I feel like if we studied our own history first and realize that we was already here and all of this other stuff. Ask Chat TPT about where you come from. You ain't even got to go to Google no more. You can sit there and have a conversation with they'll give you everything. But I just feel like until we unite as a people, I want to unite with people. Like I don't want to be in the word white man didn't even come around to the 1600s. Like I don't want to. I want to build a community. We not subscribing to racism, brother. I know it exists, It's the boogeyman. I know the effects of it exist. Racism is not real. It was created. Systemically, it was created. And the effects of it is real. And they go,
That
what the
doesn't
fuck
make
you
it,
mean?
but that doesn't make it any less real because it was created. Like the words we're using were created, all of them,
Of course, of
and they are
course.
real.
The words that we're using, of course, they're real. And then now, if you speak about the English language and then why these words were created, and of course they're real, and then you start speaking about spells, and then you really wonder why you can't even pray and get God in the room in 3 seconds as quick as you could get the devil because the English language is evil. But at the same time, I understand what you're saying. But if I just want to go to a world we don't subscribe to it. Like where Martin Luther King was saying that I get judged by the character and not by the color of my skin. You get what I'm saying? Like I like I just feel like I just want to build a community like that. So it's like, yo, I got white friends, I got Indian friends, I got people who's like, I know white people who are extremely racist. My mother was in the hospital 95 days, right? I see a white man looks like Joel Osteen. I didn't know how racist he was, but in the parking lot, I'm walking past the bikers. They look like some rednecks. I got a little nervous till one of them speak to me, and now I'm in a prayer circle with them. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been in situations where it's like the love that I get from human beings. I tell you, if we get attacked tomorrow by them people that's coming out the ocean, I'm not talking crazy. It's not conspiracy theories. They was just in front of Congress talking about UAPs in the fucking ocean. If they come out, if they all around our nuclear bases, they playing with us. They already said we have no defense. But let's talk about Diddy. We have no defense against it. If these people attack us, brother, if your neighbor is Indian and he's coming to help you, you don't give a fuck. And that's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah,
maybe,
I'm just gonna
maybe,
get drunk and let y'all fight it out.
man, listen. I
I'm
I
too old
just
for
want
that
to.
shit.
I hear you, brother. We could fight on every level. We could fight about the battle rappers. We could
If the
fight
aliens,
about.
the aliens show up, I'm done for. I'm too old. I'm not. I'm no good to y'all.
They already here, and I know what I'm talking about. Sound absolutely insane, but all you gotta do is just look
Tell
it
them
up. It's
niggas I
on the
said what's up,
news.
man. Come holler at me. I got some
It's on the
questions.
news. It's like I tell people, no, this is not Alex Jones, nigga. This is the New York Post. Like,
And I'm not. I'm not even like I believe in aliens. I'm not one of those people that don't believe in aliens. But if you out there, alien people, come on the show. I need to holler at you. We got some questions.
come out and show, brother. When you
Eh,
get off this phone, just ask Google to show. What you in Detroit? You
I,
ain't just see what happened in New Jersey?
I really don't. I'm talking shit. I don't think I really want. Like I believe in aliens, but I don't think I really want to actually meet one.
Did you just see what
Like
happened?
intentionally.
Did you just see what happened in New Jersey?
No, I ain't see
They have
the drones.
drones
Okay, yeah.
the size of SUVs, not the size of a Nissan, not the size of a SUV. You know how big a
I didn't know they
SUV
were
is?
that big though.
They said it's where they got eh, eh,
That's crazy.
where they got that at size of SUV, and then they said, guess where they came from? The water.
Yo, look, you spooking me out. Anyway, I gotta get out of
I
here,
ain't trying
man.
to
I gotta
spook y'all
check
out.
on
I'm
that.
just telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen, if you get anything from this interview, fuck all that rap shit that I was talking about because it's not going to change your life. I could put something in that music that'll give you a message. But what I would tell you right now is to get right with your creator, get right with yourself, know thyself, love your people, love on your people hard, and get prepared. Cause like I ain't trying to even scare nobody, but the good times they rolling, they over. It is
Yeah,
time for preparation.
I would
I
agree
ain't
with
gonna
that.
lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't been 24 hours and look at what's happening. On the news and stuff, and that's what they telling you. So I ain't trying to sit here and be on, like I said, be on nobody's soapbox. Wake up, everybody. Well, if we talk, we talk. I'll drop a little bit of knowledge, but other than that, I would say it's time to get right. Playtime is over.
I would agree with you on that. Yo, this has been a phenomenal conversation. Completely
Thank you,
not what
brother.
I expected, but this was even better. Like I could, this was dope. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you. Oh,
Now I
and
appreciate you.
if nobody told you today, I'm proud of you.
Are you about to make me cry, man?
Oh, don't do that. Come on now.
Nah, you about to make me cry. You stung me, man. Just really quick, my mom is Donnelly Jones, and she is the first promoter. Her and my aunt Diane, they're the first promoters of Rapper's Delight. So because the rap music is on the radio, because of my family, and my aunt Sylvia, Uncle Joe, they started Sugar Hill, but my aunt Diane and my mom went state to state. My mother went radio station, make sure it's on. And both my girls are in heaven now with Aunt Sylvia. And I just wanted to let y'all know I want to keep their memory alive. And I come from some bad bitches.
On that note, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much. Hey, and if there's anything I can possibly do for you, I'm not sure what, but just let me know and I got you.
I'm gonna send you some lights. We're gonna dim it.
Yeah,
Shout out Malcolm X in the background. We're gonna Oh
yeah.
damn, if I seen that earlier, I would have told you how integration is the worst thing that ever happened to us,
Oh,
not
I agree.
crack.
I agree with you.
See, we,
No,
we
you're right
could be
about that. Yeah, you're right about that. But that's another story. That's another show. But yes, I absolutely agree with you.
my
On that
brother.
note, salute to you, Queen. You have a
Thank you,
phenomenal day
man.
on purpose.
All right, man.
All
God
right,
bless.
peace. Yo, yeah, man. We got a dope ass show over here. Shout out to I got the best manager on the planet. Shout out to Rita. Came out the gate swinging for 2025. Anyway, on that note, you already know, man. This is Jobs, and I'm out here. Peace. Oh, shout out to y'all for tuning in too. Happy New Year to you. Yo, what up though, LaRon? What up, Brick? Yo, if you have not checked out Brick the Foundation, please do that, man. Um, and I know you put a link up there, LaRon. Where is it? I mean, I didn't see that. B Dot was on the warpath, but he fell off. Or back, not sure. I think he fell back. You know, I don't think he really, like fell off per se, but I think he just got tired of having to deal with the extra shit. What is that? ReverbNation.com / Barksdale Oblazy. Check it out. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.